Christ to us is precious, and this is amazing. He's not just mighty in us, but also He is precious to us. And welcome to this morning's fresh thought from the Word of God. This is in 1 Peter 2:7. Unto you, therefore, which believe, He is precious. He's not precious to us because we are Christians, born in a Christian family or living in a Christian country, or because we read our Bibles, or because He ought to be precious or something of the sort. Believe. To you who believe, He is precious. Because we believe, we appreciate His value, His amazing value in our lives, as the previous verse, it refers to Him as the chief cornerstone, and He's precious, He's chosen, and He's precious. And in our lives who believe, we realize His amazing value as someone to whom all our lives can relate to and adjust to. And that is not a grudging admission, but it is an awesome, awe-filled appreciation of who He is. We look at Him and we say, wow, a perfect cornerstone. Wow, exactly what my life needed. Like I have so many wrong stones in the building of my life, and then He is a cornerstone to whom I can measure each one of them and throw them out of the picture because they are not fit they cannot adjust to Him. They don't fit in the building if He is the cornerstone. And our hearts appreciate this and value this and glory in this, and we say, wow, to me who believe, He is precious. Not when I don't believe as a believer, when I'm a Christian, but I'm born again, but I am not living in faith. I don't see that preciousness. I don't see that value. That's a scary thing, because that's the time when other stuff can creep into our lives and become building materials in our lives. We have spoken about this a few days ago in the service. Building materials that are unfit for the building, for proper building, they cannot bear the weight, and so on. But the point is, unto you therefore who believe, He is precious. But unto them which be disobedient, the stone which the builders disallowed, the same is made the head of the corner. And I love this, because in the previous verse it says, he that believes shall not be confounded. He that believes will not be confused. And this is interesting. They who do not believe, they look at this picture and they say, but wait a minute, He was rejected. He's a cornerstone that was hated, that was rejected, that was put on a cross, that was nailed to the cross, that was killed, He was rejected by His own people. The Jewish people rejected Him. Like, why would He matter then? Come on. And how could He become the chief corner? How could He become so important if He was so hated and so rejected? But he who believes, how does it say? He who believes on Him shall not be confounded. When we live in faith, this is not a source of confusion for us. But for those who do not believe, they look at Psalm 118 verse 22, where Peter is quoting from, the stone which the builders had rejected had become the head. The point is that we see His preciousness by faith, and we're not confounded by this whole thing. We are like, it doesn't matter who rejected Him. He is the most amazing. He is the most perfect. He's not a theoretical person, picture, imagination, gold standard somewhere, abstractly existing. No. He's a real person to whom you can really relate, and to whom you can really relate your life. And then that life becomes a different sort of life. So to you who believe, He is precious. Christ is mighty in you, as we have spoken, I think, yesterday about it. And then He is also precious. God bless you with these thoughts, and I trust that we will meet here soon again.